Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We've been here a month already, and sometimes I'm just so amazed at how quickly a place can feel like home. We're already beginning to find our rhythms here, and I recognize the kindness of the Lord in all the years of moving around with the military and how that really prepared me for this move. It's felt very similar in a lot of ways. I look around here and I see a lot of things that I subconsciously prayed for when we lived back in America. The main thing just being a slower pace of life, something I always tried to have in America but just could never attain for some reason. Maybe it's because I have different priorities now on my mind than I did before. Things are a lot more basic here, just how are we going to get food for the day and laundry and just your everyday tasks of life. Whereas living in the States, there's a lot more efficient ways of doing things, more productive ways of doing things, and you kind of eliminate a lot of those basic tasks. So I felt like I was always searching for more productive things to do in my day. I do really long for the day and pray that one day we can have a home that we don't plan on leaving, and that I can plant a little garden and eat of its fruit years later. But I ultimately want to be obedient to wherever God calls us and to keep our eternal home as the ultimate goal. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little glimpse of our home here in Bishkek. Thanks so much for being here. Our little GoPro here today, so hopefully the video is good. Welcome to our house here in Bishkek. We wanted to give you guys a little house tour just to kind of give you a picture of what some of the houses look like here. I would say that our house is pretty standard of what a house might look like here in terms of like the middle class. I would say we have a 3-bedroom, it could be considered 4-bedroom, 2-bath house, but I thought I would take you guys into our backyard first and show you guys the outside of our house. Okay, so on the side of our house, this is where we hang our laundry, and I guess you would normally park a car here, but we don't have a vehicle right now. I know. We do have a little 1-car garage here. It kind of is just full of a bunch of junk right now. And this is all fenced in. They have it so they could try to grow this beautiful vine right here. But if you come through, it's all fenced off, maybe for a dog or something, but we have a pretty spacious backyard with a little bit of grass, which is really nice. Grass is definitely not super common here. It's a pretty dry climate, so we do have to sprinkle and water it pretty regularly. It has not rained in quite some time. Yeah, we got a little pool set up for the girls. Mo is always out here, and a little jungle gym set up that was here before. This little house is part of the garage, but I don't know what they use this for, honestly.
There's a beach chair in here.
It's kind of like a storage area, but in here, in this hole, it's like a winter cellar, and it goes pretty deep, so I haven't gone down there, and we don't really let the kids play in here because of the potential of them to fall in there. But they must have used it at some point for keeping food cold and whatnot. I'm not sure how old this house is, but it is quite old. These houses are made from brick and concrete, unlike the houses obviously in America that are just kind of wood and drywall. They're very hard and sturdy houses. This is one of the coolest things about this. This is a sauna that we have here. It is a gas furnace for the sauna, and then it has this summer shower where there's a tank that sits on top of the roof that gets heated up by the sun and pretty much gives you a warm shower if you so desire. So this is going to be super fun to utilize in the winter. I will say that unlike America, where a sauna is pretty much a luxury that you pay for, it's much more common for people to have saunas here. Like, it is just something that you would see more commonly in a house here in Kyrgyzstan. The last part of our backyard is this porta potty. So I should say we have almost 3 baths. I don't even know if I want to open this though. We don't use this, but it is a squatty potty, porta potty. And I think at one time this was all that people would use at some point, but Obviously, we're not using that right now. We actually have flushing toilets and all. Whee! Okay, so that's the backyard. So let's go back up and I'll show you guys the inside of our house. Okay, so as soon as you walk in through our house here, you always take your shoes off here. We have this little nook under our steps that we use as like a coat closet and whatnot. As you turn in, you'll see here, this is our little living room space. Some of the furniture was here when we first got here, like the couch was here and this like entertainment thing was here, but we did move some pieces around and get some things. Like we got a new coffee table. There's no coffee table. We got a new rug because the rug was kind of old here. And then we kind of set up this little like homeschooling area for the girls so I could work on some school stuff and crafts and whatnot for them. Another thing that was really nice is that they left a bunch of plants here, which is so cool. So I have like a monstera, I have a pothos on top of the TV and a spider plant, which is really fun since I love plants and had to leave a lot of mine at home. But so again, when you come in through the house, you turn to go into the living room, and if you go straight here, this leads into our kitchen. This is our kitchen. Sayla's taking a video too. One thing I noticed is that the countertops are a little bit shorter than they are in the States, so Sayla can reach the counters here. We have quite a small kitchen. This is our new faucet, if you saw my last video about our faucet breaking. And then Brad did install a water filter here for under our sink. But this is one thing that's very unique about living here is they always put these cabinets above the dishes where you actually put them to dry. So we don't have a dishwasher. Sayla's been our dishwasher. But they had these little cabinet, I don't know, drying racks. We actually had doors on here, but we took them off just because I kept whacking my head on these doors for a while. Then you come over, we got our little stove here. These are gas burners, and then we do have one electric. I don't know why they have that, but it's a pretty small stove and oven. The oven is electric, which I wish it was gas, but it works for us. And then we have a view of our backyard from here. So then if you turn, we kind of move things around here. We just made this into like our little dining room area with, we don't have a pantry, so we're using this and this cabinet here as our pantry. And we do have a pretty small fridge going on. Our freezer is very tiny, so we may be upgrading this. Yeah, great little space. Look at this massive monstera. So yeah, great little kitchen area, lots of space. So if you come off of our kitchen here, this is our first bathroom downstairs. This bathroom has a full shower and tub, so we use this one for the girls. And this is also where you'll find the washing machines in most of the houses. I have seen the washing machines in the kitchen as well, so that is kind of a standard thing here, but ours is in the bathroom, which honestly I prefer that. And we don't have a dryer, which is why we dry our stuff outside all the time. I don't know exactly what I'll do in the winter yet. Probably just bring the rack inside and hang it. We were considering purchasing a dryer, but it doesn't take me much longer to actually hang the clothes, so I don't think it's worth it at this time. Maybe if we decided to stay long term, then I would potentially get a dryer. You can go this way. This is like, I would say, our fourth bedroom if we needed a guest room or something, but we kind of just use it as a catch-all space for bags and stuff. And it has this like pull-out couch with these scoffs. They call it a scoff, but it's like a wardrobe, standing wardrobes. They don't really do closets here, so this is what you'll find in most of the places to store your clothes, and we kind of just use it as a pantry and extra storage right now. So yeah, this is kind of just like an extra room. We keep our cat stuff in here at the moment, but it's definitely a big area and could be great for guests if we had them. So let's go ahead and head upstairs and I'll show you what our space looks like up there. So this is where our bedrooms are. I'm going to talk a little bit quieter because my daughter's sleeping, napping. Is the master bedroom, which is our bedroom. So I love how much light this room gets. It has these really big windows that let in a ton of light, and then you'll see the big shelves here for our clothes, where we keep all of our clothes. And then my husband has his little office space set up here. But this is the only room in the house that you'll find an air conditioning. So we actually pretty much run it all the time right now because it's been so hot. Just to kind of cool down the girls' rooms a little bit at night. Otherwise, it just gets too hot. But thankfully, we have it in our room for at night because it gets pretty warm right now. And then we do have this cute little balcony here, but we don't use it very much. So the room across the hall is the room that we use for our youngest at the moment. I'm not going to show you that, but it's just a long open room. So at the top of the stairs, if you come through here, this is just a big open space. This is another pull-out couch, a little desk area, and then this room right here is our two girls are in that room. I'm not gonna go in there just for privacy, but and then also up here, this is our second bathroom here. So this is just a shower. But yeah, just a tiny little bathroom.
Hi.
So that is kind of our little space that we have here, and we really are so grateful for having this house. I think it's a lot more common to have apartments nowadays, especially with new builds just being apartments. So to have the backyard and the space for the girls and just feel like we have enough space, I guess, it's such a blessing. And we've definitely been purchasing a few things to make it feel a little bit more like home, a little bit more comfortable for us, but just weighing what do we really need, what can we do without turning it into a home. We've kind of done that a lot with moving with the military. In some ways it feels just like every other move, only, you know, to the other side of the world. Yeah, we've been here a month already, and so far we feel like we are adjusting well, and yeah, just excited to make this house our home and invite people here. Just really praying that it is a place that people feel welcome, people feel at peace when they walk into it, and it's a place that can really bless others. Thanks for joining us. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you guys can stay updated on some of the fun things that we're doing, just life here in Kyrgyzstan and what the culture is like, and we'll see you guys next time.